As many of you requested, I came back with Isekai Manga Part 5. Isekai is one of my favorite genres, so I don't have a problem with making more and more of these. If you want more, just simply comment on the video. If you also want daily recommendations on both manga and manhwa, make sure to follow my TikTok and Instagram account, where you'll find plenty to read. If this video helped you out, or if you simply want to help, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe if you're a fan of anime, manga or manhwa content. Without further delay, let's get to the top 10. Number 10 comes with The Wolf Never Sleeps. Seeking strength and glory, the adventurer Lee-kun challenges monsters and mazes alike, until one day he finds a mysterious black hole, leading to another world. The only question is, can he survive the new world? This manga has everything. Unfortunately, it ends too soon. The ending was forced because apparently, and I might be wrong here, this was just supposed to be a promotion type of thing for the novel. Despite that, this is not so typical isekai with an older and badass main character. Every chapter is packed with action without mentioning the character development, that with just 16 chapters had more impact on the story than most manga with 200 chapters. It's definitely a fast read, but it's also a good one, so give it a chance. In number 9 we have Homeless Tensei. The main character used to be a representative director of a large company, but now he's homeless without money or family. On a rainy day he's struck by lightning and awakes in a strange place in the body of his younger self. What is this mysterious place he finds himself into? A weird and turbulent adventure story of a 56-year-old man who reincarnated into a different world in his 25-year-old body. This story is a bit cliché, but so is this entire genre and I still love it. The main character gets overpowered quite fast, but I still like how he did it. It might not be the most amazing story, but it's still a nice and chill read. Overall, I really enjoy the story, plain and simple, but right up my alley, so if you think it's for you too, give it a try. Number 8 comes with Reborn as a space mercenary. The main character was an ordinary office worker, an hobbyist gamer until the day he woke up on a spaceship, one that strangely resembled a craft from his favorite space shooter game. With a decked out ship, a crew full of babes, and a fantastic universe to explore, he's going to make the most of his good luck and create the life he's always dreamed of. Now, even though I'm not really into sci-fi and mecha genre, I still enjoy this work a lot. As you may have guessed from the description, there's harem and romance in this work, which it does kinda ruin the story a bit for me, but not enough to the point of me stop reading it. I do like the setting despite everything, and I did enjoy the read, so why not give it a try? In number 7 we have Kanzen Kaihi Healer. A college student was summoned to another world to defeat the Demon Lord, and since he got priest job, his starting recovery stat was more than enough to heal any wounds, so he dumped all of his stat points to evasion. In other words, he's aiming for evasion healer, who will never get hit by an enemy attacks. But unfortunately, people on that world couldn't understand his ideal. The king got angry at him and labeled him as useless almost immediately. And thus the story of how he became a not healer who can even avoid dungeon boss attack with ease has started. Now, I do enjoy this story even though I have some problems with the main character. Even though he is smart in game related stuff, he seems a bit dumb in the things that he does. While it wasn't to the point where I hated this work, I still wish it was a bit different so the manga could be better. While he might not agree on his decisions in relation to stats and something, he still has his way of doing things. Overall, I did enjoy it, so give it a try. Number 6 comes with Magic Stone Gourmet. The goddess has made the main character reincarnated as a nobleman, a big chance. However, the skill he got from her, Toxin Decomposition EX, is a lame one. One day he learns that he has a very rare talent which makes him able to absorb magic power by eating magic stones. Also, he is told that he has another identity, as a prince of the largest kingdom. With his loving beautiful mother and clever fiancé at his side, his quest to become the king begins. The story in this work is good. Even though it's not original, it's still quite nice. The art is also good, and even though there are female characters, they are not annoying. There's some moments in the story that I would classify as cringe, but it's not incredibly horrible. Overall, it's a nice and well-paced story to read, so if you think this might pique your interest, then go ahead and read it. In number 5 we have Life Dungeon. In an old MMORPG called Life Dungeon, before the service was terminated, The main character made full use of 5 notebook PCs to clear the game and was invited to a different world, and when he got there, he was speechless when he saw a live relay of a dungeon captor in a different world. They bulldozed through without any thought of strategy. The misfortune of getting the healer position. He went with White Mage, that has always been his favorite in games, and aimed to conquer the dungeon to find the key to escape from the different world. Even though there's not much to say about this work, there is indeed some stuff that I can say. The fights are exciting, which makes you read more until you get to the next one. The main character makes some doubtful decisions, but it seems like he has a plan all of the time. If I had to complain about something, it would be the pacing and some of the plot not being properly explained. Even with that, I enjoyed the work, so I'm sure you will too. Number 4 comes with So I'm a Spider, So What? This work doesn't need much introduction, but I'll still give you one. The main character was your average everyday high school girl, but now she's been reborn into a magical world. As a spider, how is she supposed to survive in a big scary dungeon as one of the weakest monsters? It's every spider for herself in there. She has got to figure out the rules quick, or her second life will be short. Now, you may know that this work has an anime adaptation, but definitely do not watch that. The manga is miles better. The story is lighthearted with some serious moments, and the art does a very good job at highlighting that. One of the things that I like the most is the evolution system, how she can decide into what to turn next, and what type of monster she wants to be. Even though the overall plot leaves a lot of things to mystery, I still enjoyed it and felt like I wanted to know more. So this is a work you do not want to miss out on, especially if you like a monster main character. In number 3 we have Alice in Borderland. 18-year-old Ryohei is sick of his life. School sucks, his love life is a joke, and his future weighs on him like impending doom. As he struggles to exist in a world that can't be bothered with him, Ryohei feels like everything would be better if he were anywhere else. When a strange fireworks show transport him and his friends to a parallel world, Ryohei thinks all his wishes have come true. But this new world isn't an empty paradise, it's a vicious game, and the only way to survive is to play. The first game starts with a bang, but Ryohei manages to beat the clock and save his friends. It's a short-lived victory, however, as they discover that winning only earns them a visa worth a few days grace period. If they want to get home, they're going to have to start playing a lot harder. Now this is a narrated work. I've never seen anyone talk about it, and it's extremely good. It's definitely not your average isekai. The main characters are transported to another world, but it's kinda abandoned, and for them to survive they have to play a variety of games. It's more of a psychological and survival work, but I really enjoyed reading it, and so will you. Number 2 comes with Knights and Magic. A genius programmer and hardcore robot otaku is reborn into a world of knights and magic, where huge robots called Silhouette Knights roar across the land. Now reborn as Ernesti, he uses his vast knowledge of machines and programming talents to begin to make his ultimate robot, but his actions have unexpected results. The dreams of a robot otaku will change the world. As I mentioned before, mecha is not really my genre, but if I had to choose one mecha to read, it would be this one. The main character loves robots, and he used to build robot models. Now reborn into a world where robots are real, he will revolutionize the world. I love to see main character's passion, and how smart he is. There's also an anime adaptation, but unfortunately it doesn't cover everything. Might as well read the manga, since it's finished. And in number 1 we have Welcome to Demon School, Iruma-kun. Iruma has always been eager to please, even at the cost of his well-being. Worst yet, he's the son of 2 selfish parents who end up selling him to a demon. Thanks to their totally irresponsible actions, Iruma has found himself living in a netherworld, where he must live and attend school as the grandson of an older demon. Luckily, his new doting grandfather is there to help, but Iruma will have to figure out how to blend in with his demonic classmates, or risking getting eaten. All he needs to do is subjugate rival classmates, summon familiars, and do typical demon things while never revealing that he's a human. Piece of cake, right? Another work that has an anime adaptation, and the anime is actually quite good, but as most the manga is more advanced, so it's always better to read it. It has a bit of everything, drama, action, hidden powers, so I'm sure it'll please each and every single one of you. Without a doubt, one of the best isekai manga I've ever read, so I totally recommend you giving it a try. Now guys, this is the top 10 Isekai Manga Part 5. Did you find any manga that you haven't read yet? Did you like it? If this video helped you in any way, leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to activate the bell so you don't miss any video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.